Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Muzaffar Hussain, Subject Specialist in Pakistan Studies at Divisional Public School and Inter College Sahiwal. Dear students, I welcome you in online classes at DPS and Inter College Sahiwal. Let's start our today's lesson.
Subject Social Studies, Class 6, Geography, Chapter number 1, Chapter name Earth as a Planet, Topic Revolution of Earth. Learning objectives. After watching this video lesson, the students will be able to explain the concept of revolution of Earth, describe the characteristics of revolution of Earth, understand the formation of seasons, identify the solstice and equinox. Previous knowledge. Dear students, in the previous lesson you have learned about the earth is always moving and is not still, the rotation of the earth, the characteristics of rotation of the earth, formation of day and night, change in the length of day and night. Key terms. Dear students, before starting our today's lesson, we shall try to understand the geographic terms which are used again and again in this lesson. First, orbit. The earth moves around the sun in a fixed elliptical path. This path is known as orbit. Second, axis. An imaginary straight line around which earth spins. Earth's axis goes from the north pole through earth's center to the south pole and is tilted. Number 3, equator. It is an imaginary line in the center of the earth. It cuts the earth into two equal halves, north and south. Number 4, hemispheres. Hemi means half and sphere means circle. Therefore, hemisphere means half of circle. North of equator is called northern hemisphere, while south of equator is called southern hemisphere. Now we are going to discuss movement of Earth. Dear students, our Earth is the third planet of solar system. All planets of the solar system are revolving around the sun in their respective orbits. The planets which revolve around the sun in their respective orbits get heat and light from the sun. Like the other planets, our Earth is also revolving round the sun. Dear students, now we are going to discuss types of movement of Earth. The Earth takes two types of movements at the same time. First, rotation. Second, revolution. What is rotation? The Earth moves around its axis. It is called rotation. Number 2, revolution. The earth moves around the sun in a fixed elliptical path. This path is called orbit. The movement of the earth in its orbit around the sun is called revolution. Now we are going to discuss characteristics of revolution. Dear students, following are the characteristics of this movement. First, the movement is anti-clockwise. Second, the speed of this movement is 107,000 kilometers per hour or 30 kilometers per second. The Earth completes a revolution in its orbit in 365 days and 6 hours. After every 4 years, these 6 hours become 24 hours, due to which a day is added in the month of February. This is called leap year. Number 4, the orbit in which the earth revolves is oval in shape. Number 5, seasons are formed by this movement. Dear students, now we are going to discuss formation of seasons. As we earlier discussed that as a result of revolution of the earth, seasons are formed. Now we will discuss how seasons are formed. The Earth's axis always inclined or tilted in the same direction at an angle of 23.5 degrees to the vertical. The seasons are formed due to the tilt of Earth's axis. In summers, the days are longer and nights are shorter, while in winters, the days are shorter and nights are longer. Dear students, now we are going to discuss seasonal variation in the northern and southern hemispheres. Students, we will discuss why the seasons are different in two hemispheres at the same time. On 21st June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun while the southern hemisphere is away from the sun. That's why there is summer in northern hemisphere while there is winter in southern hemisphere. On December 22, the southern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun while the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun. That's why there is summer in the southern hemisphere while there is winter in northern hemisphere. Dear students, we observed from these 2 points that on June 21st and December 22nd, the sun's path in the sky is the farthest north or south from the equator. A hemisphere's winter solstice is the shorter day of the year and its summer solstice the year's longest day. In the northern hemisphere, the June solstice marks the start of summer. This is when the North Pole is tilted closest to the sun and the sun's rays are directly overhead at the Tropic of Cancer. The December solstice marks the start of winter. At this point, the South Pole is tilted closest to the sun and sun rays are directly overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn. In the southern hemisphere, the seasons are reversed. These 2 days are called solstices of the year. Shortly, a solstice is a movement in the year when the sun's apparent path is farthest north or south from Earth's equator. A solstice is a movement in the year when the sun's apparent path is farthest north or south from Earth's equator. There are 2 solstices each year, one in December and one in June. Dear students, on March 21st and September 22, neither of the 2 hemispheres is tilted towards the sun. That's why the season is neither too hot nor too cold in both hemispheres. It means that there are the 2 days when the sun is exactly above the equator, which makes day and night of equal length. The phenomena of equal day and night length is known as equinox. There are 2 equinoxes in a year, one in March and one in September. Recapitulation, dear students, now we will discuss the key points of our today's lesson. First, the earth takes 2 types of movements at the same time. First, rotation, second, revolution. Number 2, the earth moves around the sun in a fixed elliptical path. This path is called orbit. The movement of the earth in its orbit around the sun is called revolution. Number 3, or third number, the earth completes a revolution in its orbit in 365 days and 6 hours. Number 4, seasons are formed due to the revolution of the earth. Number 5, an equinox happens when the position of the sun is exactly over the equator When this happens, the hours of day and hours of night are about equal almost everywhere on the earth. Equinoxes take place twice a year, one in March 21st and one in September 22. Number 6. Solstice is the time or date twice each year at which the sun reaches its maximum or minimum declination, marked by the longest and shortest days, about 21st June and 22nd December. Dear students, now it's time for assignment or homework. Instructions. Read the pages of the geography book number 7 and 8 carefully. Second, write answers of the given questions on your notebooks. Third, draw margin lines, write with blue ink and mention day and date on your notebook. Number 4, write index carefully. First of all, give the short answers of the below questions. Question number 1. What is revolution? Question number 2. Define solstice. Question number 3. What is equinox? Now write down the answer of the given question in detail. Question. Explain the revolution of the earth and the change of seasons. Dear students, hopefully you will have understood the lesson and enjoyed it. If you have any problem, please feel free to contact with us. May Allah bless you and Allah Hafiz.